start, what I was gonna tell you before when I started, yeah, I watched this I don't know if you know who Lil Mar is. Lil Mars is fucking weirdo, bro. This nigga like nutted in the McChicken and ate it, and like he has the pedophilic tendencies, if you know what I'm talking about, the Drake tendencies, if you know what I mean. But like, does he even post on his shit? I guess he does post. This nigga got fans, huh? Nah, but on the situation I was finna say, I was like, this nigga's 25? Damn. Nah, but like, yeah, I was watching this YouTube video.
Hey, who turned out the light? Holy guacamole.
Join HBF today and get up to 14 weeks free. Hurry, ends August 28.
Lamar
Nah,
Cruz,
yeah, I was looking, shout out Kiwi Tapes. This guy has some pretty good YouTube videos.
better known as
I was
Lil
watching
Mar,
like this YouTube
hasn't
video.
changed. Most of you know
And I
him.
was like, cause I was like eating, and this was before I was gonna hop on stream, so I was like chilling. I was like, oh, what I'm finna do. And then I saw this shit.
For his
I'm like, you know, I know about Lil Mar, I know about his situation and everything. Like, that's some crazy stuff. And then it's like, you know, this guy was talking about like, he was spending his money on fucking just the dumbest shit, bro. This nigga was like consistently getting rentals and shit.
Oh,
like,
you can't tell me the police. Oh crap! Get out of here. No, no, hold on. No, they gonna
like.
No, in that big.
Let me just put it
He
to the part.
dances
Like,
in his.
y'all niggas just gotta see the shit in full to see what I'm talking about before I even like go on this whole yapping spree. It might take me like 10-20 minutes to just talk about the situation, because this shit is one, kind of aggravating, and two, just very depressing, like on some real shit.
Is it Jeep? A
I just
Jeep
look at
that
this
I
shit.
legitimately only saw in one video ever.
Yeah, you already know what's going on. I just bought a Jeep, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Out here in the Jeep. No, for real. You know what I'm saying? We in that big body. We in that big body black Wrangler. You feel me? No, for real. No, for real. Y'all not living like this. Y'all ain't living like this. You feel me? I get to lay on the top of my car just like that, you know what I'm saying? I just cashed out by the Jeep, y'all. No. I hope nobody's watching me from over there. They gonna call the police. Oh, crap. Get out of here. No. Hold on. No, you can't tell me the bitch ain't clean, no, bruh. You can't tell me the bitch ain't clean, no, bruh. No, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Bruh.
It's a big body. We traded in the vet for a Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? I like running people off the road. You feel me? So yeah, no.
Mar acts like he's got all of this.
Nah, like, bruh. It's all types of fucked up. Cause it's like, I was thinking, it was like, cause throughout this video, this guy was talking about how he's getting like rentals, and he's getting like, I don't know, like just buying shit, you know, like just not even like buying shit really, just like paying off like debts and stuff. And it's like, what is your plan? Like, for real, what is your plan? Like, I was just thinking to myself, it's like, one, you get all this shit, and it's like, niggas think you're a flexer. So it's like, what happens when you don't got the money to fund your flexing no more? Like, you gotta like own up to it, be like, hey, I wasn't like really as rich as I'm talking about, you know, this is all like just rentals and shit. Cause like, niggas know it's rentals pretty much. You being honest, niggas aren't really earning that shit. Like, you're not earning that shit off like 1.8k views a video. And it's like, fucking like buying watches and all that shit. And it just really showed me that it's like, bruh, if you really try and get into this game, because like me, for example, I'm trying to get into the streaming game, bro. You're trying to get into the streaming game or content creation, any chance, have a plan, my nigga. You see a lot of these characters, a lot of these people, like you see like a Jack Doherty, if you see like a Johnny Somali, if you see like, I'm trying to think of like all these fucked up creators that are just like doing a bunch of bullshit on Twitter. Like, I was looking at this, I can't even see, or like a Vitali, even Vitali, like, I don't know. It's like, bruh, these niggas is just doing shit to do shit. Cause trust me, once you have a plan, this whole shit becomes easier. I remember I was watching Agent, right? I was a big Agent fan. I'm obviously me, like from the way I was talking each year, I was like 2K fan. So I've been watching Agent since like 2K17 for real, for real. And it was like I was watching Agent, and I was like watching how he was talking about like, oh, you know, he was on like, you know, peer-to-peer podcast with Love. I'm sad that shit's gone. Or like he was in like one of his YouTube videos, and he was like, yeah, man, I bought land, I bought like real estate. I'm like, bruh, that's smart shit. If you're hopping into this game or like anything, honestly, please have a plan. Like, cause think about it, niggas like this, they make this jobs, and once this becomes your job, it's no different than living paycheck to paycheck. But at least a paycheck to paycheck, you actually have like, hey, I'm gonna wake up, I'm got these hours to clock in, and I'm getting money in return. This shit is not guaranteed, bro. If you fuck up one day and you lose viewership, that is mind-numbingly stressing. It's no different to like getting fired, and now you have to like try and scratch your claw. It's like scratch and claw your way up to try and get into the same viewers again. You know, you see like a lot of these niggas that came up around flexing during that time. If you look back at like 2018, like that SoundCloud era is a huge example. A lot of those rappers like Lil Xan. You see niggas like Supreme Petty. Just like all the meme niggas, you know, like I don't know what Vicky's doing. She's probably like doing good shit. Daniel Brugoli, she's like on some good shit. But like if Daniel Brugoli didn't have like OnlyFans or some shit, or of like I'm trying to think of all the characters from back then. Like I remember like Supreme Petty, motherfucking. I'm trying to think like all these meme accounts from back in the day. Like damn, this just like really blank in my head. Like, but you get my point though. A lot of those niggas, they fell off and they don't have the money to support themselves properly because they had no plan, my nigga. Like for real, it's so depressing because these people probably come into like with like the brightest eyes, the most ambition, and it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get into this shit. I'm gonna get money. I'm gonna get money to support my mama. I'm gonna get support like myself. I'm gonna be able to support my dad. I'm gonna be able to support my friends, put my friends on. Like these niggas have bright ideas when they come into this shit. Although the expression may be wrong, like they may be doing it in the dumbest way. Like for example, Supreme Petty, like spraying his eyes with like lemons and like having like a bunch of weed or whatever. But like still, these niggas had like the brightest plans, and that shit goes dim when they realize the viewership fades. You know, if you come up on this clip shit, there's nothing for you left because you have to eventually do more and more and more and more and more crazy shit just to get put on. You see niggas like, I liked Aiden back in the day. I can't fuck with Aiden now because Aiden's just be doing the nuttiest shit. But the thing about Aiden too is like he doesn't even need the money. For example, like if you do like the ideas like Agent, like that's what I'll do, bro. I'll come into this game, you know, I have a fondness for streaming. I think streaming brings out this form of entertainment that other things cannot do, you know. Like I remember I have this whole YouTube video on this, but I'll just reiterate it now because I know a lot of you niggas gonna be watching my YouTube videos. But Illuminati had this point that, you know, streaming is a new everyday TV. It's interactive TV basically. It's no different than watching Oprah. You know, it's no different than watching motherfucking reality TV like Jersey Shore. It's no different than watching like Ellen. It's no different than watching like Arsenio Hall. Like, you know, Kai's having these big celebrities on these shit, having them do interviews, having them do activities. It's no different than watching Oprah. That's why I like hate when niggas be hating on the streaming shit. Cause bro, you can sit down and watch Oprah talk on TV and be like, oh, Oprah got talent, Oprah can act. My nigga, it's no different from Kai Cenat doing the same shit. It's just for a younger fan base. You probably just don't understand it, but if you gave it a chance, you did. But the thing is, some of these niggas come with plans. Like for example, Illuminati, he made his bag and he's gone. You know, Illuminati don't have to worry about shit no more, bro. He probably invested his money in the right space, or he handled his money the right way. Or if you look at niggas like an agent who invested his money, so now he can do the streaming shit for fun. Like, you know, that money making shit is cool, but once you got like make a couple $100,000 honestly and invest it in the right instances, you can have fun with the shit. I remember Mopey, you know, Mopey said he's working at a casino now, so he can just stream out for fun. You know, this shit, I understand some niggas want to make bread off this. Like, I want to make bread off this one day, personally. Like, you know, that's obviously an ambition I have. Like, it's not really secondary. It's like a 1A, 1B type situation. Like, obviously, I'm here to create a community and have fun with guys like you. Like, you know, you niggas, I love you niggas. But also, obviously, I want to make bread off this shit too and be able to, like, support my family one day too. If, not even if, but when. Because I'm going to manifest this shit to happen. But when it happens and I'm able to, like, have some sort of money to support myself or support my family, which is like pretty dope. Like, you know, when I get that type of shit, I'm gonna invest that shit. And please take the advice and do that same shit too, because this is fast money. You know, it's not sustainable unless you're like the top 0.1%. Like if you're like like even if you watch Kai, right? Kai, like the top five Twitch streamers is always fluctuating. It's always switching. You know, it's always the niggas at the top for like the sub counts are always doing some crazy shit like subathons, or they like have like high clip usage or whatever. Like it's almost harder shit to do that. Like unless you're like a queso or something, you can just desktop stream and make like double digit thousand people tune in. It is super hard to keep a lot of people consistent unless you're willing to do events, take the time, money, and effort to do this shit. Unless you're willing to be like a Kaisenet, like there's a reason Kaisenet is at the top. If you're willing to be like a Blackboy Max, if you're willing to be like, I don't know, like a DDG or some shit, like DDG is like an odd thing for me because I used to watch him when I was a Jit too, and like now he's doing like some off kilter shit, like some weird shit, like the whole Reggie beef. Like, how did no one call out fucking what DDG was doing with Reggie, having his deceased father on his phone screen? My nigga, you're like 27. What the fuck are you doing, bro? But like besides that point, like DDG is an opportunist. I went like if you're like a DDG, or if you're like I don't know, motherfucking. I'm trying to think of like creators that do like a big amount of shit. But like, you know, unless you're like these type of creators who are willing to put in that effort to gain those, like there's a reason these niggas have a high amount of viewers. If you're willing to put the effort to be in that top 0.1%, or if unless you're like a XQC, Your Rage, or Bruce Drop 'em out, shout out my YGD niggas, or like a Kesa, or like, you know, it's so hard to get retention from these niggas because you don't know, getting retention from these viewers is very hard these days. You know, like there's a reason clip farming exists. Even though I don't condone it, there's a reason that clip farming exists. You know, there's a reason like Stable Ronaldo and like Lacey and like I don't know, even if you say like Silky or like that phase group and like that new gen of like Rakai and like, you know, that second gen of like AMP niggas, or like the AMP affiliates, I would like to call them. Like there's a reason them niggas be like in that clip farming game, because that's quick ways to get views. But it's so easy to get wrapped up in that shit. I promise you, bro. And when you get wrapped up in that shit, you gotta realize you gotta keep doing above and above and above just to get a crazy amount of viewers. This is just stupid to me, because at a certain point either it's gonna get so crazy, because just realize if you're like small, medium, or big clip farming, you have something to lose. There are gonna be niggas with nothing to lose who are gonna do crazier shit than you. So now either you have to up the ante, or you have to do something similar in order to get these clips out. You know, look at a Johnny Somali, for example, or like a Lil Ma. These niggas have to keep doing crazier and crazier shit just for like 1,000 niggas to watch that shit. Like, it's not even worth it at the end of the day, but these niggas keep putting themselves in the situation. I don't know if it's for like the little bread they're getting or if it's for clout, but these niggas keep doing this shit, and it's like, there's no end goal, there's no finish line. You know, there's no clip that's gonna get you 100,000 people to watch it, because what, you get one crazy clip, you get a few thousand people, maybe a few 100,000 people to watch you. If you're barely lucky, a mil to watch you, and what? These people are only gonna return for the clip. So either you gotta up the ante, like I said before, or you gotta be like a Flight. Flight is smart as shit. Listen to me. Someone like Flight is so smart. Flight, if you remember back in the day, if you was like on YouTube or streaming back in the day, Flight, even though it was depressing, he was known for taking L's. You know, he's beefs with Cash Nasty and Soluminati. Like, that's how niggas began to know Flight, like taking L's. And obviously NBA Live, he was like one of the last few NBA Live YouTubers. But that's how niggas really got to know Flight. And then obviously that whole like AO situation where like I think like, I don't know, Drea, whatever that girl name is or whatever. But like, yeah, Flight got the clout, but he had the personality. You know, Flight is so smart because he knew when to drag it back and when to show the personality, to now where Flight doesn't even really clip farm at a certain point. That's just his character, you know, that's just his natural character. Or someone like a Speed is fucking smart too. Speed was clip farming at the start, hella, if you paid attention during like back in like the days when he stopped playing 2K and he started hanging out with Aiden and doing the backflips and barking all that, like whatever, you know, he was smart. Listen, he was clip farming and then he dragged it back and he showed more personality. Now he's able to do them IRL streams, and like he's in a similar kind of situation where although it's a lot of energy to do what he has to do, you can tell there's a willingness that he wants to do what he do, and like you can tell what he's doing now is more of his personality. Like he's half character, half personality, if you know what I mean. Like that's half him, half a character. Kind of like Flight 2, like similar predicaments. So it's like, it's either you gotta play into like the bit and the joke, which is gonna like be detrimental to your mental health, or you gotta start like doing the clips, and clips is not worth it at the end of the day. Like clips is normal, you know. Even I post clips, and clips is like spreading me the easiest way. In all honesty, like clips is getting like a couple thousand people on my clips, and I'm like getting less than like 100 people to watch my videos. But even still, it's like, you know, it's a way to get out there. But just know, like, there's a certain time where you have to either show your personality or know when to cut it back. It's kind of like wrestling, you know, like Vince Russo did his shit in like the WWE Attitude Era, but once he got to WCW, he tried to recreate the same thing, and instead, you know, the Attitude Era cut it back, and we got the 2000s. You know, the 2000s is arguably the best WWE in all history. You know, we got the year 2000 where it wasn't too much of the Vince Russo shit from 98 to 99, but it wasn't too much of the like shit we're getting these days. You know, it was the perfect amount, and we got like the early Ruthless Aggression era. Like, you know, that was the perfect bubble, you know, and that was because they created the risque and all that shit from the early Attitude Era. They were smart. This is what a lot of smart YouTubers are doing. Like, even before, like, they were playing the character and then they drag it back. Smart shit. Or you do the character shit, make as much bands as you can, invest that shit. So now you just stream for fun now. You didn't have to stream for the paycheck, and you don't have to keep doing the clips to up the ante. You have to know how to play the game, you know. And that's what I'm slowly learning myself. I gotta learn how to play the game too, because this game is not that serious. Like, honestly, yeah, I want to make friends on some shit, you know. I can fuck with niggas, you know, can run that back. You know, I want to hang out. Like, I want to like look, go to the US and hang with you someday. You know, Rain, Noah, all you niggas in the Renaissance Discord, like server. Like, I'm lucky fucking with you niggas on some shit. Peyton, you know, I'm fucking with you niggas on some shit. And I lucky want to see you niggas. Like, I want to make friends in this shit. And that's how you play the game. You either make friends, not collaborators, okay? Not collaborators. You make friends. Please don't confuse. If you want to do business, explicitly tell these people it is business. Because look, for example, like the Kai and Aiden situation. That's because people were fucking up business with friendship. Like, niggas couldn't, like, you know, find the differentiation. Like, maybe a lot of different shit was going in the background, but on screen, that's what it kind of looks like. You know, my fault, Kai and Aiden, if it's different, and I'm coming from an outsider's perspective. You know, I saw a couple clips, and I saw like a fuck DH like YouTube video, and a couple other like, you know, clips and shit. But like, I'm not fully versed in the issue. You know, I apologize if that was a wrong perspective. You know, correct me in the comments if I was wrong, or anybody correct me. But like, yeah, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they were mixing like friendship with business, and like friendship and business can work out. Like, that AMP group is basically a friend group that knows how to do business and knows how to concentrate. Or it's like the Aiden situation where they say they're friends. Sorry if I'm wrong again, but they say they're friends. But it seems like they only be talking to each other when it's beneficial for each other, which is a toxic relationship in that own part. But it's like, I'm here to make friends. If you want to make collaborators, please tell these people you're collaborating, because some people get that fucked up, and especially the fans. The fans are so toxic, trust me, bro. Like, Kyle's not lying when he's talking about these Twitter comms. You need to know how to regulate your community. That's what I want to do, bro. I want to create positivity. I want to have like an RDC community, because there's so many interests I want to talk about in this bitch. But like, besides that point, bro, it's like, you got to learn how to either like play the game, or you not even either. You have to play the game. You know, you have to know how to make it out this bitch, because you can't no longer just set up your desktop and just stream no more. You know, it's not, sadly, 2016 2017 anymore. Maybe you might be able to, like a Queso, but even Queso had to clip farm. Well, not clip farm, but like post a fuck ton of clips. So it's like, you know, you have to play the game, and it's sad because really, you know, it's a detrimental situation. That's what I'm saying. It's depressing, or it's kind of like just like infuriating, because it's like these niggas are like doing the most outlandish shit, thinking it'll get them a little bit of clout, it'll get them a little bit of money, and it's like shit, niggas be eating that up, like eating that shit up, and they might be having like a following for a little bit, but then they end up being like lol cows, like a Wings of Redemption, or they might be end up like a Lil Mar. He's like, ugh, like, you don't want to end up like Lil Mar. That nigga's like, that nigga's that nigga, if you know what I mean. Or you'll just end up like being lost in the sauce, and like once you're lost in the sauce is the worst, because you make this shit your career, and if you make this career and you get lost in the sauce, you get lost in the crowd, you kind of lose your shit. You know, you need to know your lane and know your crowd. You know, either do a plan. If you're like doing a cooking channel, bruh, make cookbooks, make cooking merch, if you're like a VTuber, bruh, make some merch. If you're like a motherfucking streamer like me, if I get like kind of big, I'm gonna make merch, because it's like you can't solely rely on the content creation, because that shit will die down unless you're like doing a streaming university type shit. And that's a crazy thing too, because these niggas are really upping the ante for what is good for content creation, and that's a wonderful thing in terms of the content. But that's kind of bad for the creators too, because now creators are expected to do more. Like me, I know what I want to do, so I'm not gonna like do all this outlandish shit. Like I might do something here and there, but please don't expect too much from me. What I'm doing right now, right here, must expect that from me. Just expect my personality. That's all I can offer you guys. I can't offer you guys some IRL shit. I can't offer you guys like no crazy shit. Maybe I might give you guys like a skateboard stream here. Maybe I might do a collaborative stream. Maybe if I make friends and like I don't know, get like some higher people in like the game, I might do some like IRL streams with them. But like mostly expect desktop streaming from me. Like I'm Dante. I'll be like I'm Dante. I fuck with I'm Dante, because I'm Dante's another smart nigga. He didn't make his community expect too much. So now when he's on stream, nobody's begging him to force him to go outside, do IRL. And now when he goes IRL, like that streaming university, now it's a special event. Now niggas are like, oh shit, he's out his crib. Oh shit, he's doing this and the third. Bro, you need to know how to play the game. New content creators, even for me, I need to take this advice, run this video back and watch it myself. Know how to play the game, bro. Like I said, make merch. Make different streams of revenue, or if you're making a good amount of revenue, use that revenue and invest. So then this shit can just be fun, because this is what is supposed to be fun. And when you make it a game, when you make it like a job for real, like if you make this a 9 to 5, like you doing like the Mr. B shit, waking up, analytics, worrying about what niggas saying on Twitter, like trying to feed into your community so much, trying to do all this and the third, bro, you will get lost in the sauce. You will ruin your mental health. You want to breed something that's authentic, and you want to breed something that's real. You want to have like a Bruce drop a month where he hasn't streamed in 7 months and niggas is begging for him to come back still. Niggas is still waiting for him. You want to be like a Blackboy Mask where he went on a hiatus and he got like 100K people on his stream. You want to be like a Solo Minardi where he can go on a fucking long hiatus, no internet presence, not even like, he'll have like a couple videos, but like barely any internet presence, come back and run the game for like 3 months, get his bag, and then hop out, and then just come back and like, just do whatever you want to do. That's what you want to do. You want money for your freedom, but if you make this shit your job, you will be trapped, and it'll be no different than being trapped in school, being trapped in, I don't know, motherfucking a job, being trapped at home, because it's like, it'll be cool for the bread, but like once the viewership starts running out, your mental's gonna start playing tricks on you, and you're just gonna be depressed, and you're gonna be like feeling all this shit, man. You're gonna have these mixed emotions. You're gonna be like, is this shit worth it? Do I want to do this no more? Do I even want to do this? It'll take out all the fun aspect of this shit, and it'll just create a business. And when it's solely business, that's when you lose everything. This is how a lot of groups fall out. This is how a lot of content creators just stop making shit. This is even what was happening to the original Phase, bro. They made that shit a business, and they was just losing all like drive and hope for this shit. Like, I'm fucking driven right now. I want to hop on stream as like not as much as I can, but a good amount of time when I'm free, when I don't have like shit going on. I want to have a community. I want to do all this different this and the third. But it's like, I don't want to solely make this a job, because like obviously I want to be in a situation where I don't have to work and I don't have to go to school no more, and I can come to this bitch and just stream, see a couple of you guys, just hang out with these niggas, a couple of shit. But I don't want to make this where this is life or death. I don't want to make this where I'm paycheck to paycheck, because once I'm stuck in that situation, man, that's gonna be real tough for me, and I know that, because handling pressure can be very difficult for me. I'm opening up right now. That is, but it's like, bro, just know yourself, know how to play the game, and just know that there is so much more to this shit than just the analytical business side. This is a way to make new friends, have a buzzing community, have like, I don't know, just freedom. That's all I really want, freedom on some shit. Freedom to be able to fucking stream and just get off this shit and be like, I got the freedom to do what I want to do, or I can at least let out my creative outlet, or like I have the money to make out my creative outlet. I don't know, do like a DreamCon type event, or attend DreamCon even, or be a part of DreamCon. I would love to be a part of DreamCon one day. That is. Be a part of DreamCon would be wonderful, bro. Be able to just fuck around with viewers and be like, what's your favorite, like, cartoon, and have a whole Twitter thread I can just react to and talk about, just the freedom aspect of it. Because this is ultimately what it is, just freedom. And then once this shit is all over, retire, chill with my family, support my friends, and then ultimately donate my money to charity and like, chill on some shit, Christ shit. Just like, go to the church and whatever. Just do whatever I gotta do, man, to like, just do this day to day. Cause it's like when your day to day becomes content, that's when you lost it, bro. Cause that wasn't the goal to begin with. And if that was your goal, shit, man, all the power to you. That's what you wanna do. But I know a lot of niggas, they wanna escape from the trap of a 9 to 5 to make money so they don't have to be in a 9 to 5 no more. But a lot of these niggas don't understand that this can become a 9 to 5 if you don't play the game right. So I'm just saying to all you niggas, bro, God bless. It's a hard game out here, and so much shit can go on. But it's like if you keep your head screwed on, and you just know what you're doing, and always have a plan. Always have a plan B. Whether that plan B is a job, a degree that you can fucking find a job in if this shit does not work out, or at least make some bread and invest that shit. So if you do go down, you can still have a community and still have fun and not have to worry about your analytics, your viewers, and not have to worry about, how much I made this, I don't know, financial season, how much I made this analytical quarter or some shit. Because once it becomes all analytics, then shit, you lose the fun, bro. I want to do this shit to have fun with y'all niggas, man. That's what matters at the end of the day. You niggas, you and me, If my mental health is safe, if my mental health is right, then shit, I can give my all to you guys. But if my mental health is fucked, then I can't treat you guys the way that I want to treat you guys and shit, man. I just want to treat you guys with like the respect and humble sense of just a human being to a human being, because that's all we are, human beings, children of God, children of Jesus. Well, no, yeah, like children of Christ. That's all we are at the end of the day. So shit, whether you're Jewish, like I say this shit so much, but whether like whatever race, religion, I don't know, sex you are, like shit, man. If you're down to chill with me, that's all it is at the end of the day. So it's like, stay easy. It's motherfucking 11:43. Niggas go to uni tomorrow, and I just did like a whole yap sesh about this nigga Lil Mar. Like who gives a fuck about Lil Mar in the Big 25? Fuck. But yeah, man, I love y'all niggas. Stay easy, bro. It's a grind, but shit, it's a grind that I'm willing to take. So it's like whether you want to hop on the train now, hop on the train later, who gives a fuck? But it's still a train, and there is no station, bro. We just gonna keep going, and shit, there are stations, but it's just like fucking going forward, bro. And each station and each stop for every individual that's willing to subscribe, willing to comment, willing to like, willing to interact, willing to hop on these streams. That's every station, bro. And every massive station, like for like a Flinders Street, if you niggas live in Australia, is just like a fucking milestone for real, bro. So whether niggas go from double digits, triple digits, quadruple digits, fucking quintuple digits, but if why the niggas gonna that shit? Who gives a fuck, bro? Cause we finna run this shit up, man. All them niggas back in like high school and shit that I still fuck with, and all my niggas, man. Don't be surprised if I had these niggas on this shit too, cause man, all it is about putting on. Cause shit, my success is their success, and their success is my success. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it to a toxic standpoint. Like I'm not gonna feel like I want them to rely on me, and I gotta rely on them. But shit, I just want to give them the platform that some of these people aren't able to have, bro. Because this Melbourne scene is quiet, but these niggas make good music, bro. One day I gotta hop in this bitch and just play files that some of my my niggas make. Cause bro, these niggas is fucking good as shit at music, or these niggas have the raw talent to make it on 100%. And it's like eyes need to be put on them, eyes need to be put on these people. Cause bro, there's so many creative people out here that don't want to give themselves a chance or the opportunity to come out. Niggas like you looking at me right now, my nigga. You looking at me, yes, you looking at me eye to eye. You have a vision. Your vision fucking matters, my nigga. Your vision matters. There is somebody out there for you. And especially on the internet, fuck money, man. Fuck money. There is somebody that will like you for you. There are 8 billion people on this shit. And this ain't the 90s no more, man. This isn't just your local town, your local area, your local kids. This is big, bro. You can If you want to, you can meet people all over the internet and obviously have real life friends. But you can make friends through this shit. Just be wary, but still, there are niggas that care about your vision. There are niggas out here that share your vision, bro. And that's what I hope. There are niggas out here that share my vision. Cause man, a vision is just a way to look into the tunnel, and looking into the tunnel, there is a light, and at the end of that light, it's a whole bunch of shit, bro. It's a whole bunch of shit. So keep your morals by your side, keep God by your side, or whatever you need by your side to keep yourself safe. Stay out all this bad shit, man. Avoid all this bad shit. I'm telling you, I've seen niggas get trapped in that gang shit, you know. Me personally, I avoided it. I wasn't in like big affluent areas with like culturally gang dense areas like Chicago or some shit. But like I've been affected by that shit inadvertently and like overtly as well. So avoid that shit, you know. Just know who you are. Because if you know who you are and you know your vision, you will draw the people around you, bro. They say who you're around is who you are. If you are a skater, you'll be around skaters. If you're a stoner, you'll be around stoners, bro. If you're a drinker, you'll be around drinkers. If you're a motherfucking carpenter, you'll be around carpenters, right? Who your circle is who you are. So shit, if you know who you are and keep being the person you is, man, somebody will see you and somebody will be like, yeah, I fought with that nigga. And whether that's through a screen, whether that's in real life, whether that's somewhere, someplace where later in your life, early in life, fuck it, bro. It's willingness to keep moving, keep taking that footstep, 1 footstep, 2 footstep, 3 footstep, 4 footstep. Cause shit, going somewhere like, bro, walking will take you further than just standing still, man. Standing still and pondering, bro. I'm telling you, so many niggas just be pondering. Nah, bro. Nah, just do that shit now, man. Cause man, a man without a destination will go way further than a man still thinking about his destination. Just keep walking, and while you're walking, you find somewhere to stop. But don't forget to stop and look at nature, man. Look at everything around you. Look and enjoy everything around you. Shit, bro. Cause you don't want to get caught up like some of these niggas that don't appreciate what they got. You don't want to be stuck like these greedy billionaires, these greedy millionaires, these greedy enough is never enough type of niggas. You know, it may be a meme, but this is real for some niggas. Some niggas is legit that greedy, bruh. Some niggas, there's a reason gluttony is a sin. In whatever religion you believe in, or just in a moral standpoint, there's a reason gluttony is a sin. You know, be able to stand and appreciate. Check up on your friends. They may need you. They may like you. They may want you. Check up on your parents. You know, especially if they're still in your life. Check up on your siblings. Check up on fucking the random person. Check up on your neighbor. Check up on your classmates. My nigga, check up on the random person on the street. The random person that looks like having a tough day. A random person that's just looking like they're a hard worker. Cause shit, man, who knows? That may turn into something. That may turn into a small interaction. That may change your life. Just do it, bro. Kindness, just spreading kindness is some of the most beautiful shit you'll ever see. There's a reason Jesus' influence still stands today, because he spread kindness for the sake of kindness. He spread the word for the sake of spreading the word. Why? Because it makes people's lives better. And there's a reason why, I don't know, fucking, some millions? Nah, I wouldn't say millions, but like thousands of years later, niggas like me are still quoting his shit. Niggas like me are still saying he's the biggest influence on my life. You know, it's not even about being highly religious, bro. You don't have to be highly religious to better your life. No, I'm saying, hey, open your Bible. Like, even if you're like not a believer in God, like that shit will provide you so much in your life. But like, still, man, just do something, bro. Whether that's as small as fucking doing a garden. My mama be doing a garden, and bro, I see the happiness that she brings to her face, even though it's failing, bro. I see the happiness that garden brings to my mama's face, bro. Something as basic as, man, I wanted to learn how to cook. I just went up to my mom and I was like, hey, mama, can you teach me how to cook? And she's like, yeah. And bro, we was like doing that today before I hop on stream. And for real, that is some of the happiest I ever seen my mama be. Because think about it. Not only is she spending time with her son, it's also that generations of knowledge that she holds is being passed down to people that she can affect like directly, and directly those generational cookbooks and those generational recipes are getting handed down to me, are getting handed down to my kids. And it's just simple shit like that. Simple shit just like asking your mom, you wanna watch a movie? Asking your dad, hey, you wanna watch a fucking football game, a fucking basketball game, a soccer game, or like a football, like whatever, you know? Asking your friend, hey, something as simple as, hey, you wanna hop on the game? Something as simple as, hey, you wanna just like talk on the phone for a little bit, bro? It means so much. Niggas be going through shit and you just don't even know. You know, and I know that myself. Sometimes I put on a fake persona to just not bother people. Sometimes I be going through some tough shit mentally, like weather in like a storm in the weather, like just hard shit. I gotta smile because I don't want to bother other people, and a lot of people are doing that in this life, and it's like those type of people are the people that need people like us, me and you, to just go up and say, hey, how's your day? And even if they fake it and be like, oh, you know, it's not that bad, or even if they'll sit there and open up to you, hey man, you don't know how much that's done for them. So shit, bro, that's like my final message. I don't know how the fuck that came from like a Lil Mob video, but bro, shout out T-Mob. I'm still in works for what Name Y'all Niggas Want. I'm fucking with T-Mob, but there's like, y'all niggas just come up with whatever y'all niggas want to be called, cause shit, something like D is a cool ass name, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Or something like fucking YRG is a cool ass name. I'm YRG, I'm D, yo, I'm RDC. But like, who the fuck wanna sound VTW? That sounds like kind of weird. I'm VTW. I'm BT Dub. VT Dub could be kind of dope, like EC Dub, EC Dub, EC Dub. But you know, that's long thinking, right? That's a long way away type shit, bro. Niggas just cheesing at the camera, just thinking about it, man. There's a long future ahead, and there's a long grind to come. But hey, man, that's like the beauty of this shit, bro. Just the small shit, you know, just being able to hop on this and just yap, and just know somebody is gonna reach somebody. One person at least, one person's willing to like just see this shit and read this shit, or like listen to this shit. It's like so dope to me, bro. Man, niggas wasn't even like fucking with my weird shit back in the day. Like weird shit isn't like, you know, my dumb shit, like, you know, playing like fucking homebrew Nintendos, or like playing like, you know, on like fucking like a CRT TV, or like, I don't know, just fucking watching movies all the time. That's the dumb shit I'll be on. Or like, you know, just you know, that's a time for another day. Maybe I might get to like my whole game collection. Like y'all niggas saw, I was like showing y'all niggas fucking the trifecta, bruh. You know, niggas be flexing money. I'll be flexing generational happiness, bruh. I'll be flexing memories. Cause shit, that money shit made me fall. Like that money shit made me cool. Like, hey man, when I get money, the drip gonna be up. The flex might be hero day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I might like have that shit to my face, just smile, you know, gold teeth and shit. And that shit might happen, my bruh. And I ain't gonna matter like them memories. The P3 memories and PS4 memories and PS2 memories. Shit, bro, I gotta say y'all niggas my gaming collection. Maybe like, I don't know, like Friday or some shit before niggas hop on like that hit and run. Cause like, I don't know, bro, just having like memories to share. Like, you know, like when your mama just be like opening the photo albums, you be like, oh, you know, that's your uncle, that's your auntie, you know, that's your cousin, you know, that's your cousin way back when. And then, you know, when like you get the phone call and they're like, you know, I'm the auntie from way back then. And then, you know, you see the auntie and then she's like, you know, that auntie from that photos, you know, that's me, right? I was holding you when I was a baby. Like, you think that shit was weird, but it's like, that shit's like beautiful to them, bro. Cause them shit, they're expressing something. They're expressing memories. And memories is what matters in this life. Cause even though you may forget them, other people will remember them. Generations will remember them. I know shit that happened in the 80s and the 90s through my mama. You know, my mama was talking about like her family and what they were doing back in the 90s. I have like, not memories, but I have like photo evidence, and I have like imaginations in my head because of that, you know, lived through generations, bro. Story that you told your kids gonna tell their kids, and their kids gonna tell their kids. And that's all that matters. You know, that money shit might be cool. That money might last like, I don't know, 1 generation, 2 generation, 3 generation, like generational wealth. But them memories, them photos you have, them fucking niggas that you met, you know, them like type of stories like motherfucking like, you know, having like a good burger type of story, like them dumb type of stories. And then, you know, you'd be able to make a movie out of it. You know, like I forgot there was that one movie of them 4 kids that like go searching for like treasure or some shit and they're walking on the train tracks. Like those are the memories to be shared, bro. You know, those are the things that I like just captured and they're just sent. And it's like, you know, there's something like a digital footprint. There's a mental footprint, bro. A lot of y'all niggas don't know. Y'all niggas got like mental footprints on a lot of people that you don't even understand or you don't even care to understand. Cause some people just want to be depressed, but no, bro. Being depressed is not worth it. Being a real depression, a real feeling of like nobody cares about you is the worst gut-wrenching thing you ever feel. And that's just not worth it. That's just not worth putting yourself on. Sometimes you just gotta detox. Like real shit. Sometimes you just gotta like delete Instagram, delete Snapchat, delete TikTok, you know, all them shits for a bit and just enjoy life. Read a book, go outside. I don't even play the game without the distraction, you know, listen to some music, stare at your fucking ceiling. I don't know, bro. You know, without the distraction of just your phone, it's like so beautiful, bro. Them few seconds of just peace and quiet, while the birds chirp in the morning, or like that feeling of walking down a sunny street and like seeing like the fucking trees swaying and like people talking in the background and like cars weaving around and just like, you know, like real shit, bro. Like them type of shits, them is the real shits. Cause once you're at a peace of mind, you can treat people right. Once people treat people right, people will treat you right. And that's all that matters. And even if the current people you know don't treat you right, future people will treat you right. And that's on some real shit, bro. That's on some real nigga shit. That's on some real nigga shit. Man, he's on a whole tidbit, bro. Just remember, I say this like almost every stream now. I say this like almost every moment, bro. You fucking matter, my nigga. You fucking matter. Just remember that. You matter. And whether you gotta hear that from me, you know, whether that shit sticks with you and actually matters and changes you, whether it's just something that sticks in your head and you just gotta figure it out yourself, or whether it's something you just hear and ignore, just know, like, it is very true, bro. It is very true. You know, because the way people act is because of it. The way people act around you is because of you. You know, people smile because of you. People get angry because of you. People get sad because of you. People may do this and a third because of you. Because you. Actions do have consequences, but not all consequences are bad consequences. Domino effects type shit. Like, you know, you ever heard about the butterfly effect? Everything that you do has a butterfly effect. Even if that type of thought is the thing that just keeps you going, until you just like, like lock it in, and now you just better. Just remember, you'll actually have a butterfly effect. Bare minimum, bro. The person that you interacted with in the street may have stopped themselves from like, you know what I mean. You know what I was alluding to. The person that you just interacted with, you just made the day better. The person you just interacted with, you know, he may have just stopped and treated somebody else better because of the way you treated them better. You know, you ever watch that movie Pay It Forward? You know, I remember we had to watch that for primary school. No, primary school was high school. Yeah, I remember it was my year 8 religion class. That was my teacher called Mr. Alexander. He made us watch this movie called Pay It Forward. And then we had to sit down and we had to like have this whole like discussion and shit. And then I remember the kid at the end ended up dying. RIP. But like, yeah, just pay it forward, bro. Pay it forward, you know. You know that shit how niggas are like, you know, take $1 or pass it on for the next person. That's paying it forward, bro. You know, give your kindness and they'll just, you know, take it, give it to the next person. And, you know, that small trickle effect is going to lead to a better place for you and I. And if not, you and I will lead to a better place for you and our kids. Because, man, kids are the future. There is the future. The more we leave this world fucked up, You know, just because the previous generation left this world fucked up for us, doesn't mean we should in turn do the same thing. No, 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 no. Because that's not being any better. That's actually just being worse. You don't want to be worse. You want to be better. You know, you want to improve. You want to be a better person. And that's all life is, like, just improving and being a better person. You know, don't be scared to talk to people who make you look within yourself. You know, don't be scared to talk to people who force you to intrinsically look at yourself and make yourself a better person. Because those are the type of people you need in your life. People that will stop you and be like, hey man, you gotta do better. Look intrinsically at yourself and be like, I do need to do better. Those are the type of people you need to meet in your life. Because those type of people are like, they'll do wonders, bro. I met like one girl in my life who was like, she's like Protestant or something like that. And even though I'm Catholic, doesn't really make a difference. But like, she was Christian, and like, even though I was talking with her to like try and date her, but that didn't work out. Just talking to her made her intrinsically look at myself and be like, you know what? I'm not doing enough as a Christian, and looking at myself and being like, I'm not doing as much as a Christian, made me get rid of a lot of bad shit or a lot of bad like habits. And getting rid of those bad habits made me have to shake off bad people. And shaking off bad people made me feel better. And feeling better led me to, like, you know, looking back at my interests. And looking back at my interests made me like do this shit. And even though it took like, well, more domino effects, like, you know, losing somebody like very close to me, and like a couple like slow moments, and like bad mental seasons. Shit, the fact that I'm here and I'm willing to fucking come straight from work or come straight from uni, come home, have like 2 hours, and then those 2 hours still boot up my stream and try to fuck with y'all niggas and do whatever, bruh. That means like so much, you know. And I don't even know if that person's watching this shit will ever see this shit in their life, or knows how much the small interaction meant to me. Because now I'm putting myself in a situation where I used to fucking hate cameras so much. I used to be so scared to see myself on video, mainly because of my hairline. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I got over that, and then I showed like my hair on like stream like 2 days ago. And then, like, you know, just be able to admit to myself, fuck that, bro. That's like a barrier you're putting within yourself, the insecurity that if you keep playing into, that people on the internet are just gonna take, and they're gonna like just, you know, fuck around with it. Like, bro, you just gotta own it. It's like, there's no changing it. You can try fixing it, but it's like, it's no changing it, you know. And maybe because of that, it made me who I am. And who I am just like, you know, puts me here. And maybe that's just entertaining for a few of you people. Or could be entertaining, yeah, just entertaining for a few of you people. Because I'll be seeing the positive comments. Believe me, I'll be seeing the positive comments. And I'll just like, that makes my fucking day, bro. That makes my fucking day so much. You know, niggas don't understand how much some little comments make me smile. Make me actually like come on this shit, come back. Even if you're not watching this live and you're just watching the VOD, you're watching the recap. Or whether you're interacting with me like Rain Man, like, or whether you're supporting me like Noah on the Discord, or like Waluigi, or like, I don't know, like N-Mother, or like Smoofy. All y'all niggas, like, whether y'all niggas just doing that, it's just like, bruh, that gives me the ability to be like, you know what, fuck it, we finna truck on, we finna move on, we finna keep going on. Cause man, I could have been in so much dumb shit, you know, like, bruh, believe me, even though I fucking live in Australia, bruh, you can't avoid this gang shit. This gang shit will affect you. And whether you take part in it or don't take a part in it, it will affect you. You know? And it's like, I don't want it to affect me in the worst way. I want to just be able to like move forward and be like, yeah, you know, I didn't let that situation take a control of me, take a hand of me, and I was able to come on this bitch and make something for myself. But bruh, like, it's fucking getting late. It's like 12:05. Niggas gotta wake up at 7 o'clock, fucking get changed, get ready, and fucking go to uni tomorrow. Fuck. I actually really don't want to get to uni tomorrow. Y'all niggas really understand. I really don't want to get to uni tomorrow. Fuck. But yeah, I gotta do that shit. So man, I can sound niggas later. Whether you're on the VOD, whether you're on the fucking stream, if you're on the stream, whether you're on the motherfucking I'm trying to say, whether you're on the YouTube shit. Ladies, right?